In the past week, trucks carrying chickens, pigs, corn syrup have crashed on Mississippi highways. Our Rylie Livingston talks to a local trucking company to find out how they keep their drivers and the public safe. She joins us live with what she found.
This past week has been filled with overturned 18-wheelers. But how do truck companies try to prevent these type of situations? 3 major accidents in less than a week have trucking companies reviewing how to keep their drivers and the public safe. When something like this does happen, trucking companies try to figure out what happened and why. He says one thing they do is to make sure their drivers are always learning how to be better.
The first thing we do is the continuous education of our drivers. We have a training program here, and then we have a continuous education program with our current fleet. And what that is we use an online web-based training, and those drivers can see that anywhere, anytime.
When something like this does happen, trucking companies try to figure out what happened and why.
The first thing we look at is speed, and again, our trucks are capable with the technology that we have on them to see exactly how fast the driver was going at the time of the accident. The other things that we look at is whether or not the driver was distracted. We have the smart drive camera system, so we can actually go back and look at that footage once that truck rolled over and see if the driver was distracted.
But before they can look at how it happened, they have to make sure everyone is safe.
It's a huge task. It's a huge undertaking when there's a rollover. There's a lot going on. The first thing is to make sure the driver's okay. And of course, if there's anybody else involved, we want to make sure that the motoring public is safe as well. The next thing is we got a lot of things. There's a lot of carnage whenever there's a rollover. You got to worry about the tractor, the trailer, you got to worry about the freight.
Livingston says that before they let their drivers go out, they give them some words of wisdom.
We always tell our drivers, you want to make sure that that load is secured so that if your mother or grandmother was driving beside that truck, you would know that it was not going to come off.
Livingston says their company hasn't seen a rollover in over a year, and they hope to keep that streak alive. Reporting in Lowndes County, Rylie Livingston, WCBI News. Andrea, back to you in the studio.